Came through dripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they dripping. Ice. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they dripping.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tei Jae. It's your girl Tei Jae. Back with another video for you guys. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe before proceeding with this video. And also turn your notifications on, because if you don't, I'm judging you mad heavy, okay? So yeah, we're starting off with the Brazilian bundle hair from Janet collection. This is 100% Remy human hair. You can dye it, you can perm it, you can straighten it, you can wash it, you can do whatever you like, okay? So this is their 613 hair. I have 3 bundles in a 13x4 closure. This is how you're gonna get it, and like I said, 3 bundles, 14, 16, and 18, and the 13x4 closure. Now 13x4 closure just means that it's a closure with edges, if you want to put it like that. The perimeter just has lace, so it's at least like estimate, I don't know inches and stuff, so it could be about 2 inches of room, but it's like if you want to put it up in a ponytail or something like that, you would be able to do it. I'll show you guys later so you won't be confused as what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm just running my hands through it, just filling out the quality of the hair, making sure it's of good quality, and it is. It's very soft. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys up close. This is what it looks like up close, and like I said, it looks like a full closure, like a full lace frontal, but it's actually just a closure with perimeter. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm about to go ahead and show you guys the dye that I'm gonna be using. You can get dye, well, the dye of your choice, but I just picked these up from my local beauty supply store. These are the Kiss Express hair dyes. This is in the color, I think it's Limelight. Yeah, Limelight. And it was $4.99. And then I wanted some darker green in there, but it's still lime. So I got Electric Lime from Adore Me collection. This is in the shade 164. So you're gonna need a basin. Now, I know a lot of people do in a pot, but you can do whatever you like. But I think it's just better to use a basin. You can use tap water, just hot water from your sink, or you can go and boil water. What I was doing while I was away from the basin was I was boiling hot water, but I let it sit for 20 minutes. And then I just added a mixture of tap water in there because I realized it wasn't enough. All right, now that the water's all in, we're gonna start with Electric Lime. What you wanna do is go ahead and pour some of the hair dye in there and stir it up. You can stir it up with whatever you have, as long as you make sure like the dye is actually dissolved into the water. You don't wanna see no clumps. You don't wanna see none of that. You just wanna see through the water. If that makes sense, you just wanna see through there. So I used half a bottle of Electric Lime. Yeah, Electric Lime, or a quarter, not almost half, but nearly a half. And then a half a bottle of the Limelight, and then I mixed it in. Now, I ended up doing this process 2 times because, like I said, this was trial and error. First time, sis didn't know what she was doing. So I did this 2 times for the entire hair. I would only ended up doing it once. I just didn't use enough dye. So, like I said, I used half and half. I would recommend 1 bottle, 1 full bottle of the Limelight, and then, you know, just a little more than half of the Electric Lime. So now what you want to do is saturate the hair with the dye. Like I said, this was trial and error for me, so I didn't leave it in long enough. I left it in probably for like 2 to 3 minutes. But the more dye you put in there, I realized the quicker it would take to the hair, and you'll get a deeper color. Like if you take it out early, you're gonna have a brighter color, as if you leave it in longer, it's gonna soak up more of the color. So that pretty much determines how light you want the hair or how dark you want the hair, is how long you leave it in. I was so scared I didn't leave it in for long enough. I was like, sis, no, we're not gonna do that. Like if I left it like this, it would have been hella bright. It would have been like a lemon color, like straight up lemon. So I basically did this after each bundle, was just going back in, putting more of the Limelight in. I didn't necessarily put any Electric Lime back in. And like I said, I'm just showing you guys my trial and error, and I'm just correcting you guys what you should do. So you won't have to go through all the steps I did. So at first I thought this was a struggle, and like, why do people do this? Because it, you know, takes so long. But after I got the hang of it, you know, it became easier. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did. And as you guys can see, I put it back in there because I'm like, sis, that was too light. So basically I'm just going through that, and I added in another bundle as well to see. I don't know, I was just trying to get it done, honestly. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch what I do. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's a little more darker, which I would like. And I was like, yes, okay, so we're getting somewhere. I like how the ends are a little bit darker because it's going to give it that gradient effect, especially once it's dry. So I was like, this is going to be lit, okay? This is going to be lit. So I was satisfied with the color after I went back and did it twice. It was good. It was good. So like you said, I dipped it back in there because it was too light. So just don't take it out too quick unless you want a light line, because sis, you gonna get it. All right, so this is what it looks like once I got everything done. This is the color I was going for because I was like, y'all, I can't be walking around looking like no lemon head. Oh no, sis, we're not gonna do that. So the hair really took well to the color. I feel like this was the bombest idea ever. Like the watercolor method, where have you been? Like, why is we just now discovering it? The hair, I did go ahead and follow up with shampooing and then conditioning it just to make sure it's not running or, you know, just doing that. I did go back in. So this is what the hair looks like once it is dry. I'm just braiding up the perimeter. Now, this is back to what I was telling you guys in the beginning. This is how the closure is. It just has edges. Let me just put it that way. It has edges. So the middle is a closure, and then the other side is an edge as well. I'm gonna show you guys the full thing. What I was confused about is because I thought it was a lace frontal. So when I went to cut it and customize it, I didn't realize it until I read it again. I'm like, oh man, this is a closure. It's just a 13x4 closure. It's not a lace frontal. So this is why this side is shorter than the other side, and I have it on at an angle because now I have to make sure that the edges line up to my hairline. So you just be mindful of that this is not a lace frontal. It's just a closure with a perimeter or edges, as you can say. So basically, I'm just, I don't know. I said I don't know. I do know. I'm basically just securing down that closure by sewing it onto the dome cap. This is just a a dome cap I got from Salisbury, and I just used the 2-over loop-the-loop method. I don't know proper terms, which I need to start looking up. It will make more sense when I'm actually recording to have like proper terminology. So yeah, I'm just making sure that the closure is sewed down to the dome cap, and it's gonna be pretty much the same method if I was just, you know, doing any other wig. There's no special formula or anything you need with this hair. It's not difficult to use that closure either. It's just the same as a lace frontal without the access. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of me gluing down the hair because I use the hot glue gun method, because I'm telling you guys, that's a save a life. It's a save a life. It's so quick and it's so easy, and it just saves so much time, and I just love using this method. The clip is coming up very shortly, so like I said, it's the same thing, just a loop over. There's no specialness. So as you can see, I'm just doing the regular hot glue gun method, just laying the tracks flat. There's nothing to it. It's just basically the same thing. So I know you guys probably have questions. Oh, is it different? It's gonna be hard to construct. Nope, it's the same. So yeah, this is pretty much my video. Like I said, y'all wasn't feeling the hair with no roots, which is why you guys didn't really see much of that. I just didn't like it. Like the lime green color is beautiful, just not on my skin tone with no black roots. If that makes sense. So yeah, I love the hair. The hair didn't give me any problems at all, y'all. It was flawless. I flat ironed it, and it's just bomb. I had few sheddings, like a few, barely none, non-existent. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you.